Hello everybody, welcome to Let Us Cook episode 2. You believe it? We're already at 2. Yay! As you join me, just say hi down in the comments. If you're watching on replay, just type in replay and say hello. So anyhow, today we will be talking about pressure cooking. And I'm sure you've heard a lot about the latest electric pressure cooker hype that's been going on for a couple of years now. And if you have one of those, or if you've been intrigued, just give me a thumbs up and give me a heart if you have one and you love it. So what we're doing today, I've already started. Hi Beverly. So I've already started. Let me move this about. So I'm gonna be hard boiling eggs tonight. So I've already let it in there just because I didn't want to keep you forever. For 5 minutes. So I've been steaming them for 5 minutes, and now we're gonna let it release the pressure for 5 minutes, and then we'll dump them into an ice bath for 5 minutes. And according to all the experts out there, that's the best way to hard boil eggs, coming from a pressure cooker. So cross your fingers, because I didn't have my vent closed at first, so I'm not sure how this pressure thing works. So I hope it'll be fine, but we'll do the peel test and we'll see if we have perfect eggs. So to go back to the pressure cooker, you know, when they first started coming out, I wasn't really totally excited about it. I had learned pressure cooking, on the stovetop with those skillets, and they were just kind of dangerous, I guess. Yeah, wasn't really for me. And then Pampered Chef announced in August that they were releasing one. So naturally, I'd had to have one. So I got one, and I am extremely excited about it. So let's see. They've been out there for a while, and there have been, you know, different iterations and different reports about them. And it took Pampered Chef this long to come out with one because they wanted to wait first and look at what they can improve upon, basically the first kind of versions. So they did extensive research. They built in a lot of safety features. You know, I mean, it has a cool to the touch exterior, so I can touch it. It has handles on the bottom, so I can easily carry it. You know, I don't have to carry it up here. I carry it from the bottom, which is great. And then actually, let me show you this. So let's see. So this is my steam vent button, and this is my steam vent, right? So they're placed far enough away from each other, and I'll show you in 3 minutes when I open this. When I push this, you know, the steam escapes back. So I will not have burnt fingers. Yay! So a lot of safety features have gone into it, and extensive testing. We had consultants test for 2 or 3 months before this was, you know, ready to be announced to release, just to make sure everything is perfect. So it is absolutely phenomenal. So then, let's imagine. It is a busy morning. You get up, you get ready for work, you get the kids ready for work, you take the dog out, and you think to yourself, I gotta remember to take that chicken out of the freezer. You get to work, hour later, you sit at your desk and you go, dang it, I forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer. By the time I get home tonight, there is no time for that chicken to thaw, so I guess we'll be ordering out today, again, for the 3rd time this week. Has this happened to you? Give me a thumbs up if that's happened to you, because it happens to me all the time. So, this quick cooker, you can put frozen meat in there and just cook your meal like normal. You know, add a little extra time, cook it like normal, and it's done. It doesn't take that much extra. I mean, you put frozen meat in there, and it's perfectly fine cooked and tender and delicious and everything else, which is like an absolute game changer for all us people who are so busy in the morning to forget to take out the meat. So it also comes with 16 different settings. So I have a setting to sear, So if something calls for searing the meat first, because there are pressure cooker recipes out there where they require to sear the meat or some of the vegetables, the onion or peppers or whatever first, you can do it right in there. You just set it on sear and you just let it do its thing. It's awesome. You can also use it as a slow cooker. So basically it cuts the time of the slow cooker time in half, if not more, which is great. And then it has a chicken and poultry, a beef, pork, a fish and seafood, a soup stock setting, white rice, brown rice, whole grains, beans, stew and chili, a dessert setting, made cheesecake, it was great. It has a proof setting as well, and that is a Pampered Chef special right now. So you can actually get proof your dough in there. And I've never made bread before because I don't like to deal and wait with this for the yeast to rise, for the dough to rise. It just takes forever. So I made bread in this. It half an hour in there on proof and it rose, and then you work it again, you put it in there again for another half an hour, it rose again, put it all in the oven. Perfect bread. It was so good. So we're done with our last 5. So let me push my button and we'll watch the steam escape. You see it? Let me move that down a little bit. So we'll let the steam escape. Yeah, see? I wonder if there was enough pressure in there. So what I did is I added a cup of water in there, and I have 4 eggs in there because that's what I had left. And I put it on in our small mesh colander on the rack that comes with the pressure cooker. And I'm gonna, give me a second, let me get my oven mitts. So, slide right off. Well, let's see if they're cooked. You put that aside. So yeah, so I made chili for dinner, and I forgot to close my vent. It was great. So I had all the steam escaping. Come here, eggs. So they go right in there. So 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay. Hi, Samantha. My 2 favorite people are joining me live. This is so awesome. So we're letting it cool now for 5 minutes in my ice bath. And we'll see if all these people that know how to steam proper eggs in a pressure cooker, if they're right, if they peel without any problems. So we'll see. So yes, this pressure cooker, definitely a game changer in the kitchen. Like I said, I mean, you can do cheesecakes, you can bake, you can do yogurt, you can use the proof setting and do yogurt if you're so inclined. I'm not that inclined yet. I'm not that, adventurous yet. So we'll see, maybe eventually. But I've done ribs. So it was 12 ounces of root beer and just a rack of ribs. And they were fall off the bone delicious. It was incredible. You can then add some barbecue sauce on top later and then just throw them on a baking sheet under the broiler just to brown them up a little bit. But they were just delicious. I've done teriyaki chicken with rice. I've done a beef stew with mashed potatoes. We have a chicken palm pasta recipe, which is to die for. It really is. I'm gonna have to do that again. Like I said, tonight I made chili, which it used, instead of ground beef, it used stew meat. And the stew meat was just fork tender. I mean, you didn't even need it. It was just fall apart in your mouth. It just was great. So, absolutely amazing. And it comes with a cooking guide. So the quick cooker comes with a cooking guide. It tells you the basic settings, and they broke it down into the different grains and legumes and how long they should cook, the different protein, vegetable guides. It comes with 16 different recipes. So that is included in the quick cooker. And I have about 2 minutes left before I can peel an egg. So, as we go along, so this is my second episode and I'm very excited to be coming to you weekly to show you something different or something, a known product, you know, a product that you might already have but you're not sure how to use going forward. So, we'll do that. So if there's anything that you'd like to see in the future, let me know. You can add it to the comment or you can just message me and I will add it into my future Let Us Cook shows. Very excited about that actually, so I think it'll be really great. A big value add to all of my friends and customers and hostesses and everybody else who just loves to cook and loves Pampered Chef. So we'll give it another minute. Almost there. Does anybody have any questions about this fantastic little beast of mine? Some people call it the R2-D2 because it has a little chime when you open and close the lid. So some call it the R2-D2. I'll have to come up with a name for it. Maybe I'll do a poll. What kind of name should I give it? So, all right. I think we're good now. Almost. Let's wait till the top of the minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, all right. Here it comes. Ready? I have no idea. Let me bring you closer so you can see if this was a success or a failure. We'll find out, right? So, supposedly, this is supposed to just peel. Oh, look at this. You see this, how easily this comes off? Ha! Huh. Peel just fine. Huh. Guess now the question is I should cut into it to see if it's hard boiled, huh? Ha! Let's see. See, this is great. So let's cut it in half. Ooh, look at this. Perfect consistency. Yum. Okay. 5-5-5 method apparently works wonders. You can do more than 4 eggs. That's all I had because my son decided he needed to have eggs after school today. So 6 eggs comfortably fit on the tray that comes with it, so you can actually place the eggs on there. I decided to put it into the small mesh colander right here, just because it was easier to take out and just leave them in and then dump them into my ice bath. So it worked, yay! So happy. Anyhow, so the 5-5-5 method, I'm gonna post it below. So if you have a different pressure cooker, give it a try and let me know if it worked for you too. Like I said, you can also do more than just 4 eggs. I'm gonna have to check back if you're doing a dozen because I know it doesn't fit if it's still the 5-5-5. It should be. So it was 1 cup of water. It was a steam setting just for 5 minutes. It took about 5 or 6 minutes to come up to pressure. 5 minutes under pressure, 5 minutes of natural release, 5 minutes in the ice bath, and voila! Perfectly hard-boiled egg. Alright, so next week I'll be back Thursday night at 8:30 and I will be actually cooking something in our microwave pasta cooker next week. So, looking forward to seeing you then. Y'all have a good night, have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.